Hi everybody and welcome back to some more Mxgp3 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now in today's episode guys, we're going to jump straight back into another race at the end of this Mxgp season that we've just entered. Now we can't win the championship, we're just finishing off the races and then we're going to start afresh. But I said that we're going to change the bike every race until the end, and loads of you voted. Now the one that got chosen today with the most votes was another 450 4-stroke, and the one that's won is the Yamaha. Now I haven't used the Yamaha 450 yet, so we're going to buy one, we're going to upgrade it. I might just speed through the upgrading today and get straight into the race. Now we're in Belgium today. Now I've heard that this circuit is much improved from Mxgp2, so I'm looking forward to it, and it will be a first experience, so let's get straight into it guys. Right guys, this is the Yamaha all upgraded and it looks absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to try out this bike. The stats on this bike are quite high as well, so I'm hoping this one to be really good. So let's get straight into the next round of this Mxgp season. Right, we've just come out of the garage and we've had to make quite a few alterations. I've crashed quite a few times early on in this session. I will show you the adjustments if it works out. Now we've just come out behind the championship leader, Tim Geyser. So if we can try and keep up with him in this lap, hopefully we can push for a decent time. I'm not sure whether he's leading this qualifying session, but I'm expecting him to be up there. So let's see if we can get around this turn. Oh God, almost took him off there. Don't want to be doing that, sorry. Yeah, but this circuit has been changed quite a lot. This is a lot harder than it was on Mxgp2. Some of the jumps are just absolutely crazy. Some of the airtime you can get, and there's some jumps that you really have to slow down for, because if you over jump you go off the circuit. So it's just about just knowing where to brake, and again that's a section that I came off. And I've just got to try and just learn this circuit again. Now this is, like I said, this one has changed a lot. Someone told me that plays this game that when I play this circuit I'll be very surprised how much better it is. And yeah, I'm seeing that it is very much improved. We just managed to get past Geyser here. Can we hold it? He's going to go on the outside. I'm on the inside. Oh God, side by side. Don't dare take me off. I want to get a lap time in. We're still sitting 22nd here. And again, we've gone together. And he's really pushing me to the side there. And he's managed to get away. But if we can just get a nice jump over here, can we just push it to the air? We managed to get back past him. But don't come off. And that's not bad. We're coming towards the end here. Low one more corner. And hopefully we can get a decent time. Surely we're going to get at least a top 10 time in front of Geyser, and we get 4th. Unbelievable. So at the end of the qualifying session, my time actually dropped down to 5th. I didn't improve on it. I did crash a few more times, but I will show you this setup that I'm going to go into the race with. It did improve it to what it was when I first started the session, so I will show you that. But we've got to really push. Kai Rowley got a decent time there, and we were nowhere near that sort of time, so let's just get straight into the race. Right guys, like I promised, I'm just going to run through the setup that I'm using. Now like I said, it wasn't a perfect setup, but it was a little bit more stable than it was right from the beginning. And try it out guys, it might work for you. Now let's just get straight into the race. Plus I didn't change the ratio, it's still on medium. So let's just get straight into that first race and just go for it guys, and see if we can get a good result. Right, so here we go with the first race. Now we've got brilliant conditions, so we can't complain about the weather. Now I just need to get a good start. Now I haven't been very good at the starts on Mxgp3 compared to how good I was on Mxgp2. It is something I'm going to have to get on top of. So let's see if we can get a good start here. And go! Oh, damn again! just too late. It literally a fraction of a second too late, and you literally get killed. Right, so let's just try and get into that first turn. Kai Rowley got the whole shot. Now, he was the fastest in qualifying, so I'm expecting him to get away really quick here. Let's just try and stay with him. And that wasn't a bad first couple of corners. And let's just try and get a good line through there. Oh, don't go off circuit. God, dear, that was almost me gone already right at the start of the race. I've got to try and stay on the bike. I must admit, I did crash out about 5-6 times in that qualifying session. That was probably more than any other circuit. So that's what I'm saying about the difficulty of this circuit compared to what it was on Mxgp2. I can't remember ever really coming off on this circuit unless there was a crash or something. So they have made some improvements to it, just made it a little bit more difficult. Right, we've managed to get away through past those riders, and we're into second, chasing down the fastest in qualifying, Kai Rowley. Right, so we've managed to get in there nice and quick, and we are starting to gain on him. We just need to try and stick with his pace. He's really strong towards the end of the circuit. When he was going around in qualifying, I just couldn't keep up with him. So let's just see if we can just keep up with him just for now and just try and edge closer and closer. Got to be careful through there. Just trying to take the lines, and we've managed to shoot past him there. Don't go off circuit, and we're going to get a good run up to this jump here. And oh my God, he's just totally sideswiped me. Oh, you absolute bugger, Kai Rowley. Oh, bollocks. Right. Now we're going to have to really go on it. Right. Oh, he's made a mistake there. We've managed to just close down the gap there. Luckily, I didn't lose any places, but what the hell happened there? He just run me straight off my bike. And yeah, I know it happens, but yeah, it's just unfortunate. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to happen there. Right, let's just try and just stick with him. He is starting to really up his pace now. He's trying to get away. He knows that I can get him in certain sections, as he just saw, and that's why he probably reacted like he did. Right, let's just try and get a nice speed through this section and just try and keep on the bike. Try not to make any silly errors, and hopefully we will close it down. But it is so hard to catch up on this circuit. The AI are so much quicker on this circuit, and the speed is so much more noticeable on the 450s. Oh, we lost a little bit of speed through there. Another little bit of error. Got some huge air time, and we are back right behind Kai Rowley. This is awesome. Right, let's just try and get past him here. Oh God, almost went just flying off the circuit. Managed just to put the brakes on, and that was a little bit of a scare there, but we managed to get away with it. Right, let's just try and take an inside line here and just keep it nice and steady. There's no point really going for it just yet. We've still got another lap to go. Let's just stay within touch with him, and hopefully we will get a chance. He might make a mistake himself, and that would be awesome. Right, let's just get through here. I'm not getting anywhere near you through this jump after the last lap. Right, let's get over this jump this time without getting pole-axed, and we've managed to get past him again. But this is where he comes strong. This is the section that in qualifying I just could not live with him. Right, I've made a mistake, and he's managed to get back past, but that was my mistake. It wasn't just him being quick through there. That was my own silly little error, and I need to get better through there. Right, let's just try and hold the speed around this turn and just try and live with his pace through here. He seems to be very quick through here. I don't know what it is about this section, but I always seem to lose him here. I need to gain a little bit more time through here, and we are closing in on him. We are getting through there a little bit quicker, and that was much better on this second lap. Let's just try and just maintain this, go into the last lap, and hopefully push for that victory. And he's slightly speeded it up. He knows it's the last lap, and he knows he wants to get those points. He is really close to Tim Geyser in the championship, and us being in this championship now and taking some of these top points is really putting him back in the championship. So if we can keep taking points off the championship leader, it will give Kai Rowley a chance to win it. And we've managed to get past him there. Oh no! Oh no! I've come off. That was my own fault. Again, I've made a mistake. You've got to be so careful through that section. Now that really shows that I haven't learned my lesson, because I did that in qualifying. And there you go, we have lost touch with Kai Rowley again in this last lap, and I think that is the nail in the coffin. Unless we can really push and he makes a mistake. I can't see us catching him now, but you never know. Let's just keep at it. You can't really give up in these races. You've got to just keep pushing to the end. Hopefully we can get closer to him. Oh, we've gained a little bit of time on him through there. Oh, got to be careful, don't make any mistakes. Actually, we went round that section that time. That was much better through there, and we've closed the gap there. Now we just got to be quick in these last couple of corners. Right, let's get a nice tight turn here and just keep it nice and smooth. Is he going to go on the outside here? Let's take the inside. Yes, he's gone the outside. Let's go on the inside. Oh, God, kicked up again there. And that was the sort of problems I was having. That's why I made adjustments, but it wasn't as bad that time. I managed to control the bike. Right, we've managed to get a good line through there. We've managed to get past him. Oh, my God, we're back in the lead. Are we going to hold on to it in these last few corners? Just maintain it. Don't lose it. Keep the pace through here. Coming to the finish line. And we're going to take a victory. Oh, my dear Lord. What a battle that was with Cairoli, and I came off twice as well, which is unbelievable. Right, let's get into the results. Well, that shows, guys, that you don't ever give up in these races. I wasn't expecting to come back into that after coming off in that last lap, but I managed to push and I got the victory. And I'm expecting the same sort of battle in the second race, so let's get straight into it. Right, so here we are in the second race, and it looks a little bit cloudy now, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed it's not going to rain. I don't want to have rain on this circuit. It's hard enough without the rain. Right, let's see if we can get a better start than the first race, and again, we've literally left it that little bit too late. I'm definitely going to have to do a countdown. Someone said to me do a countdown. I think I'm going to have to just to get that better start. Right, let's just try and hold it through here. Ooh, chaos through here, loads of bikes. This is where it can get really complicated, and we're sitting in 11th position. Managed to scrub through there, just stay on the bike, don't get knocked off by anyone, and it's all chaotic through here. Oh God, almost off circuit. Oh my dear Lord, that was so close, and almost come off already in this second lap when we're so many places behind the leaders. That would have been game over. Right, let's just try and control the bike through here nicely. Now, we know that we're not in this championship as we've entered it right at the end, but this is just a case of just trying to stay pace with the fastest riders in this championship, so we can test what it's going to be like when we move up into this category for the full season. Now, there are some really tricky races coming towards the end, so it'd be interesting to see how I do. Right, let's just try and hold it through there. And like I said, that we're going to change the bike every single race up until the end of the season. So that, and then we go to another vote to what team and what bike we start off in the new season. Right, we've managed to just push to fourth place behind Roman Febvre. Let's see if we can close the gap. Huge air time through there. Oh my dear Lord, we got some huge air, and again, and we've gained so much ground on Roman Febvre, and Cairoli's crashed off. Oh my God, Cairoli's crashed off. That means Tim Geyser has managed to pull away, but Cairoli's not going to let me get past just yet. Like I said, he is fighting for those championship positions, and he's only a few points behind him. Geyser, so he's going to want to come ahead of me, or at least fight for that first position. So it'll be quite a battle to the end, but I'm just going to stick with him and just try and get into this second lap in a decent position. Right, we've come from quite many places behind. We did have a really poor start in this first lap, but we've managed to just regain ourselves and just get some pace. Right, we go into the second lap. Let's see if we can just get past Cairoli, because Tim Geyser is really pulling away. It doesn't look like either of us are going to catch him at this rate, but he is the championship leader, and like you saw in the qualifying, he was super quick, and I was really struggling to keep up with him in that session. Right, let's just try and just get a nice turn there. Managed to stay on the bike this time, which is good, and we've managed just to get away from Cairoli slightly. Right, let's just try and sit into the inside of this corner and try and close him down. He's not going to be the easiest to catch, but I'm just going to try and push. I need to have a really clean race here without any crashes, probably to win, and that's what it's looking like at the moment. He's not dropping a pace whatsoever. We need to get a good air time through here again. Let's get a nice jump. Oh, that was nice. Not as high as it was in the previous lap. Let's try and get good air time again. That's brilliant through there. Right, we can't make any mistakes through here. Let's try and slow it down and keep it turned in there so we don't go into the boardings. Avoid that jump because that always throws me out. And we've gained a little bit of time on him and we're not far behind, but we've still got Kyroli sitting right behind us, so we've got to be aware of that. Right, he's gone on the outside there. Let's try and get an inside line. I think the outside line is quicker because you get a little bit more momentum, but I always seem to go on the inside. It just depends what if there's another rider. You don't want to go on the same line because that's where you're going to obviously higher the risk of you getting taken off. Right, let's just try and get towards the last lap, a little bit closer to the leader. And we are slightly gaining on him. We haven't got the fastest lap. We need to go faster. We didn't hit any of the 136 is in qualifying, so I'm not expecting to get that sort of pace here. Oh, he slowed down through there. He got a little bit bogged down there, and I've managed to get back past him. Oh, my dear Lord, he really slowed down through there. I think he almost come off, so we've managed to take advantage of that. Right, we're back ahead of him, but how long is it going to stay like that? He's not gonna slow down, is he? He is gonna find his way back past me, so I've got to just try and maintain my speed. Get a nice scrub through there. Oh, that is awesome. Nicely done. And get nice turned into there. And hopefully we can get some good air over these jumps and keep on pulling away if we can. But I can still hear him. He's still pretty close behind. And huge air again. Oh, you got so much higher on these 450 4-strokes than you do the 2-strokes and the 125. You definitely feel a little bit quicker in the races as well. You do notice that speed, right? He's still very, very close behind coming into the last sections of this race. I'm just trying to be nice and careful so don't make any errors and see if we can finish this race without making any errors and any crashes like we did in the first race. But he's really closing on me. Oh, he's getting really close. This is where I can see him coming past me. I'm just gonna, oh God, that was very, very close there. Almost got kicked off there. Right, we've only got one more turn and one more corner, and then we're home and dry. Can we get around this turn without making a mistake? I think we are, and we're over the finish line. So there we go. We take another victory, but again was a real battle and much better because we didn't come off as well. So let's get into the results. What a good challenge in today's championship. Both races were really tough, but we managed to come out on top. It's not always going to be like that. And yes, Kyroli has closed the gap. It's going to go down to the wire with them two. Who's going to win the championship? And I can be a decider on it because every time I'm coming into these races and I'm affecting their point scoring, it's gonna benefit one of them. Who's it going to be? That is the big question. But yeah, it's showing that we're going to compete at least. It's going to be a real battle to win the whole season and I'm really looking forward to it. So next up is Switzerland and it looks like that is going to be very, very challenging. Thank you so much for all the awesome support on this series and I will see you soon for the next round very soon. Thank you so much and bye-bye.